All right, we are live on YouTube and Twitch. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. If you're watching this VOD later, I just want to say a special thank you for not watching it live, but watching it later. Thank you. It's all the same to me. I just want people to see what we're up to and all that goodness. So, again, welcome. Let's get started. We got DJ. We got a little bit of crowd over on Twitch. I see a couple people coming in on YouTube. So today I'm gonna be working on trying to get to level 96. Yesterday on stream, we were able to do 95. So we're gonna use the Delve, we're gonna use Ultimatums. We're gonna try to see how close we can get to 96. My goal with this character is to push it to 100. Now on yesterday's stream, so I'm not gonna go into like the details of the character so much on this stream. But no, Dorian, not yet, dude. Over there. All right, I gotta direct my kitty cat to not my lap. He doesn't care. He does not care. He's on my lap. Okay, so be it. So be it. All right, Dorian is now in our lap. He's my OG kitty for those on YouTube that might not be as familiar. Dorian is a big friend of the stream here. So the goal here is we're going to take this to 100, I think. This is probably one of the best AFK builds I have played. The life-based ones are really good too, so don't get me wrong, right? I don't want to bash on any kind of AFK builds. All I'm just saying is this one is really cool. Automation is just taking down my energy shield like crazy. So we're gonna get started here momentarily. If you want like an overview and stuff like that for the character, I suggest looking at the VOD, the first VOD from yesterday. I'm gonna make a video for this and then we'll reference that in the future because I'm gonna cover like everything within like 20 or 30 minutes so people have this. I think life-based builds are obviously the key to starting, right? To get CWS started. But I think CI is like the graduated version of it. You rule out so much damage that it's worth it. It's totally worth it. Let me go back to my hideout so I don't have to start with like 3,000 energy shield. That feels bad, man. Okay. Yeah, you can't stay AFK like in the mines. I mean, it's not gonna kill you or anything. Like it's just gonna go down to like 1, right? So I think I've covered everything else. That's the intro. I have never delved with this character before, so this is really a test of whether I can press number 6 and be fast enough to get my loot from the sides. My chieftain does it fine. And I've been thinking about this all morning. I just want to talk, before we get started, I just want to explain why the movement speed is low. I was using a bismuth flask and I was using a quicksilver flask before. It's in my inventory. I swear to God, if you don't believe me, I will show you. Anyway, these two flasks I put in because it's in yesterday's VOD too, but the shield already gives me +5 to maximum cold res. All I'm doing is trying to boost my max reses so I take a lot less damage. Those 1%, that's a lot of damage. So when you get like 5, 8, 9% max res, it's huge. So I've traded my speed, my quicksilver flask and my res flask in exchange for about 9% more fire res and lightning res. So if I look at my reses right now, they're 84, 80, and 85. You get that extra on lightning from the mastery on the tree. But the point being that I made a choice as like, you know, the player, that I would rather have max reses than speed. So in case anybody later is like, wow, Jack, you're really slow. Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. All right. Now we have to go. This is the chore of the mine. When you start a new character in the mine that's never been here before, you gotta go all the way down to wherever you last were. And we're not that far, but it's a healthy amount, right? It's a super healthy amount. So what I intend to do is I intend to run this sulfite out and then go do ultimatums and fill it back up. And we're going to repeat the process until probably level 98. I think, because I haven't done it yet, so I don't know if it makes sense, because this character might not do well in the delve. We're about to figure this out, all right? You missed yesterday's stream? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Every stream can stand on its own for the most part, right? There's probably some nuance there that you might want to go back and see, but I doubt it. Anyway, if you have any questions or anything, DJ, or anybody else, please just ask in the chat, and I'll try to answer the best I can. All right. Our goal here is, and we're starting at 359. Our goal here is to go down as far as we can with these characters. My goal is to prove that CWS characters can delve with the best of them. Right? Like, it honestly, everybody always says, like, oh, they're good for ultimatum, they're good for sims, they're good for this and that, you know. I really think they shine in the delve so much. Like, it's not the fastest, I you know, granted. I literally don't even know how I could fit more speed in here. Like, it just feels like that's not even in the cards. But I could be wrong. One thing that I think I want to do is swap over to Flame Dash instead of Frost Blink. I feel like you get more out of Flame Dash. I am like going through wait, why? There. For some reason he wasn't throwing the flare. Holy cow, that was actually probably one of the longest side routes in Delve I think I've had in a very long time. But it was pretty lucrative. We got a fossil in there too. Yeah, see, I'm having trouble frost blinking a little bit. So after this one, I'm gonna go back up. I did think about this. Flame Dash gets you three pretty fast, like, yeah. Are you darkness farming? No, I'm not darkness farming. I'm just simply going down as far as we can. How are you planning to deal with one-shots when you get deep into the delves? Because at some point, how will you even get stunned? Well, that's the thing. What can you define when you say that in the deep delves? Like how, like what's deep? Because I don't know. I mean, that's the whole point of this, right? What I'm trying to do is figure out how far can we take this build? That's a hard question to answer. I literally don't know the answer to that, because with my chieftain, I've gone down to 1150-ish, I think it was, in settlers at the end, and it felt like he had so much more room to go. So I don't know the answer to that, and I think it's a fair question, just to make sure that I just don't know. I don't know. But let's find out. Well, like I said, we're at 359 and it feels pretty casual. You know? The only thing I don't like is for this particular thing, I don't like you want speed. Speed is kind of an issue. Hold on, let me put my Flame Dash on, and then we're gonna continue going down. But yeah, great question. Is there a point where everything one-shots you? I am not sure. I don't think so. I think like they just get way more block. Like you can't kill them fast enough. It just becomes like a really like a big slog. I think. Yeah, that Flame Dash is a lot better for something like this. A lot of people probably won't know. There's just so many obstacles in Delve itself that Flame Dash will do what Frostblink can't. Might be sound like I'm criticizing Frostblink over here, but I love them both. Okay, sometimes you just have to press your flare and kill them. Holy cow, there's a lot of side areas and a lot of guys. But yeah, I mean, so maybe Delve changed. I don't know if it's changed. I mean, they've tweaked like rewards and stuff, but I don't know if they've changed like the mechanic. But that's why I'm here to find out. Like, I just don't know. But I definitely want to know. I will say this, I've been doing a lot of crafting in my own stuff, and I need resonators as well. So this is another really great opportunity for me to get my crafting material together, because I absolutely plan on doing more crafting. And also keep in mind too, and this is a little side tangent, I suppose, but Delve, after they changed like the gold rules, like how much gold can, you know, because they had the nerf in Settlers, so that way you would map. But now that they've taken off the gold like reduction or whatever, Delve feels really good, like really good. Yeah, I don't have any issue. Is this a wall? Yeah, this is a wall. Hopefully I threw it far enough. I remember back in the day, all the deep delvers were miners because you needed to avoid all hit. Yeah, it was bananas. I mean, I think they have made some changes for like darkness farming and like some of the, you know, some of the shenanigans that went on. I mean, you know, I've always been a big fan of Delve. I think that it's a really good test for characters. Honestly, I just like Delve because I don't have to roll anything. That is the crux to most of my issues. I just simply don't want to roll. It sounds so dumb. You know how Snoop Dogg has like a blunt roller? I wish I had a map roller on my staff. Like that to me would be, these side areas are nutty. Yo, I seriously have not experienced side nodes. I'm actually gonna run out of flares, like, because it's so many side areas. I think I missed. Oh no, it's right here. Oh my god. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Back in the day, Delve was so crazy. And you know, back in the day when it first came out, you would actually party play in Delve. Like, I remember playing with Mashi all the time in Delve. I'd be like, yo, let me fill up my soul fight. We'll just get lost in the Delve for like 3 hours. This is like some of my favorite content, but literally, like the only like event that I really enjoy that GGG does, but only has done twice, and I wish they would put the crafting bench in it, is the the endless delve. I feel like the endless delve is just so good, so good. Keep telling you, sit down, roll enough to, no, I know, I don't even like that part. That's what I'm saying. Like I get through it, and I do it. It's not a big deal, right? But it's that friction, you know? Like if I'm full on soul fight and I have 20 rolled maps, I'm always gonna pick the soul fight. You know how hard it is to stream and not just like automatically go to the delve? And you would say, well, why don't you just become a deep delver and stream that? Because that's boring. Like, you could do delve once in a while on stream, but unless you're like Steve, you can't do delve every time. I mean, I don't know if that's really the rules or not, but that's what I think. You're not supposed to like it. No, I know. But there's an umbrella of hate for like stuff like this, right? So like, oh, I forgot to get flares, damn it. What I mean by that is, how much friction do you want, right? And I map. I mean, we were mapping yesterday. We did quite a few maps yesterday, but it just comes down to like, how much pain do you want? And you know, today I might be able to endure a little bit more than I could tomorrow. You know, I don't know. I just go with however I'm feeling, right? Sometimes it's easier to buy 10 simulacrums, just do that, you know? Like at the end of the day. I don't know. There's not really like a right or wrong answer. Because there's plenty of people that like hate Delve. Like if you start talking about Delve with them, they're like, stop. You know, I don't know. There's a pain price for everybody. I like coming in here because after like a good set of Delve, I'll have so much gold too. We should probably talk about that, right? So I'm at 54,000 gold right now. Because we did a little bit of farming yesterday and I didn't drop it all off. I didn't play, by the way. Damn it, I didn't know I didn't get any flares. I didn't play after the stream yesterday, so like actually I didn't have time to do anything. I was pretty busy yesterday. I literally did not stop from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. I was very busy. I'm not complaining. Like, I'm thankful that I could be busy. Okay, whew, that's a terrible dead end. Sometimes those flares don't like to go out. You gotta press a little extra hard. I don't mind though. I got the finger strength. Right? So if anybody's asking, you tell them. Jack, yeah, he's got good fingers. That's what he said. He's got good fingers over there. Tell you, the Jerky Boys growing up absolutely like got inside my head. I don't know, you guys, we talk about this once in a while, but if you guys never heard the Jerky Boys, you should. They're super old. They're like 40 years old at this point. Some of the best funny stuff. You can't do it anymore. You can't prank call anymore because of caller ID. They ruined it. Actually, I get it. Your entire mapping thing is because you don't like these. Yeah. I just don't want to deal with TFT. I mean, I could, but like, you know, I just pay the tax to load up. I'm like, yeah, like that would definitely hit chocolate fingers. No chocolate fingers over here. I just got good fingers, you know. The Jerky Boy thing. The guy asked him like, "You good at this?" He's like, "I got good fingers." I think we've actually listened to a couple prank calls on the stream before, but if you guys, oh my God, I still won't go get flares. What is wrong with me? The cost of being me, you know, like it's not easy, everybody. It's not easy. So I always look at the Delve when I'm doing this. Like every node that I do is like 1% XPs. And I don't know, like, so if I always tell myself, so if I do 100 nodes, I will level up. Hey, there's flares. Yo, we just got 6 flares. I'm back in. Thought I was gonna have to go upstairs to get more flares, but I don't. That's nice. I use my flares irresponsibly. That's really what it comes down to. Like, if I had better flare management, I think we wouldn't have to do this so much. Could you imagine flare management? Dude, I wish I could make like the hardest, most difficult to understand like course on how to play PoE possible. Like change all the words, you know, make everything sound way harder than it should be. Nobody would pay for that, right? Come take my training course on PoE on how to be just like me. Once you start, you'll never go back. No, and I agree with that. Like, I understand the power of TFT. I just wish I didn't have to use it, you know, because it feels bad going in there and like they treat people like shit, man. Like, honest, I know it doesn't matter. You're just there for your maps, but it's just like by using it, it says I support their behavior. I don't really know, because some of those people probably deserve that shit too, you know? I've met some scammers in PoE. So I'd imagine managing that server is probably very hard too. But man, after like the whole affliction thing with the jewels and Genabu, or like all that stuff, man, I kind of felt bad. Hold on, Dorian's looking at it. He is tuned into something, but I have no idea what it is. Oh shoot! Hey, we did it. Where's all my energy shield? Those guys steal it? Not cool, bro. Yeah, I've never used that. I mean, I don't want to talk bad about them, right? Because I've never used them, and it's just like hearsay anyway. So, you know, I mean, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I have no animosity, but I will say it did feel kind of icky with that whole Genebu thing and like taking advantage of, like when you're not doing the right thing and you're in charge, you know, it just feels bad. It feels super bad. It's not that bad, to be honest. You get the guy's name, you just message. Yeah, no, and I understand. You give him a little bit of like, hey, great trade, that's perfect, right? I don't think Discord is monetized. They literally don't get paid. Yeah, they get paid. They get paid, buddy. Did you not? Did you miss the Genebu thing? Where they actually described how they get paid? They take advantage of in-game. Okay, here. This is going to be an explanation for anybody that doesn't know how TFT works and why those guys give a shit about running it so much. All right. So everybody's familiar with RMT, I hope, right? Real money transactions. It happened a lot in Diablo 2. For those that are unaware, that's how PoE got its funding. Chris Wilson used to RMT in Diablo 2 all the time, from what I hear, allegedly, whatever. And that money went to the development of PoE, right? Now, even though GGG is very against RMT, do not think for a moment it doesn't happen. It 100% happens. And what happens is those RMT transactions go through TFT and other servers alike, right? Because it's not all TFT. There's plenty of RMT opportunities. You know the websites. You could go to them, all that stuff. I don't do it. I don't suggest you do it. But those guys are RMT and buying themselves houses. Those guys are making like hundreds of grands a month. Sure, they don't make money on Discord. They make money from Discord, you know? Like, it's just different. That's for mirror items, not just rat. No. I that's not what I'm getting at. I think you're missing the point there. Hold on. Those don't happen with Genebu. It's regular players don't use the mirror item stuff. No. It's not just mirror stuff, though. It's other things. Like, I'm not saying that there are RMT maps. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But there are plenty of things to RMT. So while you might not be the person that's like if you're just doing maps, I'm not saying that you're part of it, right? But what I'm saying is, if you take the picture from like a very macro view, all they need to do is do dirty trades with probably less than 1% of everyone on TFT, and that's enough money to cash out. 99% of the players aren't part of that. They probably don't participate. But they still need the numbers to disguise. In a way, TFT is a lot of how a VPN works. You know, everybody goes in one node and everybody goes out a random node on the end, and nobody knows where you were. You know, kind of like that, if that makes sense. So it's not so much like, well, just don't use it kind of thing. Like, no, you're helping disguise it because you're part of the numbers. I'm not blaming you, and I'm not suggesting that you don't use it, but I'm just saying, like, try not to be so nonchalant and just say, well, they don't make money off of Discord. They're doing it for free. Look at those guys. Trust me, they're not doing it. They're not doing it from the goodness of their heart. I can tell you that. If some people can earn so much money to buy a house and live a good life, I'm not so angry about it. No, I'm like, RMT is kind of a victimless crime in a way, right? I think. I mean, they're taking money away from the studio, I suppose. Are they? I don't really know in general how I feel about RMT. It's not a subject I really think about much. I just acknowledge that I know that it happens. That's my point of all of this, right? Like try not to be, and I'm not saying Gary is. I'm just saying in the general rule of things, try not to be too naive. Like, if you think somebody's doing something out of the goodness of their heart, try to take a step back and ask yourself, are they? That's all. That's all I'm saying, you know? I mean, I just don't care, to be honest. No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. You just want your maps, and that's perfectly fine. But just try to understand that it's a little bit bigger than what your mind is thinking, you know? before you just disregard all of their actions. That's all. Like, there's definitely more to that story. Like, I can't wait, because in like 5 years from now or less, there will be somebody that does like a deep dive investigative journalist kind of documentary on TFT. And of course, there'll be lawsuits and defamation and libel and everything else. But TFT is a very fascinating thing. It is. I don't care whether you believe me or not, but if you look at what they can do with TFT, like on a whole, and what they have built, it is fascinating. Now, I love stuff like this. In college, I fell in love with doing case studies. Now, this might sound really crazy, but like, I used to love writing like 40, 50 page case studies about like huge companies and their CEOs and like what their actions, you know, cause and effect, and like actually looking at somebody's tenure or a company's tenure and like dissecting it. I like that kind of stuff. And TFT, even though it's not like a business per se, there's a lot there to really break down. That's all. I think that's all I gotta say about TFT. I mean, like I said, I'm not angry. Like, I'm not protesting it. I'm not doing any of that stuff. What happened to you? I haven't seen you in... Oh, you got a girlfriend, I think, called Uni. Her name is Uni. Yeah. Yeah, he'll be back. Oh, shoot. I forgot this. All right, I got to look at this stuff later. Oh, it's just one chess piece. Yeah. Trust me, I know. I have a wife, and she demands time. Why is my flares not going off? This is a problem. I'm not sure what's happening over here. All right, let's keep pushing. We are at 366. I'd love to hit 400. And I need as many. You know, each one of those dense fossils are 15C through Faustus right now. I know, because I had to buy a ton of them the other day, and it sucked. I was like, what? Am I being ripped off over here? And naturally, I was. Oh my god, look at these side areas. Have you guys seen side areas like this before? I can tell you, this is not your grandpa's side area. This is different. Look at all this stuff. This is like, looks like a crab claw, you know what I mean? What the heck? And that's like, that was crazy good. Thank you, man. That was a lot of loot. I mean, when I'm saying like, have you seen these side areas? What I mean is, holy cow, there's a ton of loot back here. And I don't know if it's because I'm almost to 400 or what. Like, I don't know if they've changed. So before it used to be like, well, you have to be down at like depth 240 to start getting the good stuff. And so everybody would always say, like, make sure you push as hard as you can, get to 240, and then you'll get all those like sweet fossils and stuff. But now I think it's further. But I thought they reduced it for a little bit, so I don't know what the numbers are anymore. So crazy. You know, it is what it is. Abusive relationship. Hey, they're enjoying it though. That's what counts. Uni's enjoying that abusive relationship. The only thing that really makes Delve like feel good is phase run. Phase run, if you can automate that, like, I'm gem socket starved. Like, I just don't have any room whatsoever for another gem. But if I did, I would put phase run on automation specifically for Delve. And you might say, well, they're not going to hit you if you're phased. They can still hit me, but just running through the objects, I don't know. Maybe that is stupid. Is it stupid? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. So, we're having a good time. You know, it's funny when I'm streaming to YouTube and to Twitch, I can't see how many people are here. it obscures my Firebot, so I literally can't see anything. All I have is the YouTube interface for the chat and the Twitch one. I can't believe this is my third. Okay, this is my third live stream to YouTube. I don't know when I should acknowledge whether it's worth it or not, though. So maybe we do like, I don't know, maybe like a month or two, and just kind of, I'll just keep an eye on whether like people are into it or not. And I guess by into it, I mean, are they watching? You know, at the end, because I mean, what other metrics could I possibly use? If the numbers stay fairly flat, then I'll just have to accept that maybe live streaming on YouTube isn't the way to go. And that's perfectly fine. There's no like set rule. There's certain things I can't do on stream when I'm streaming to YouTube. So I guess what I'm also saying is if YouTube doesn't work out, I can at least go and do the activities I enjoy doing over on Twitch without the fear of being like demonetized or whatever the case is. I mean, I'm not monetized. I whatever, like, I don't want to break like TOS or whatever. Because, you know, YouTube's a little picky about like what you can do on stream and like if you swear, like they'll show your video to less people, I've heard. Like, I don't know if that is true or not, but like, never know. I mean, does it hurt anything? I mean, I can't like smoke or anything on stream, so it kind of holds me back a little bit and kind of changes the content slightly. Maybe not for you guys, but definitely for me. What's the matter, Dorian? Come on. Inky is downstairs if you need to play. I think Dorian might have the jimmies. Maybe. Oh, we got some rich Azurite. Sweet. I need to buy a ton of Mercenaries. Shoot. Go all the way back around. This is where I wish I was a little bit faster. And the problem is, like, there's nowhere else for me to squeeze out movement speed. That is kind of the bummer. Like, there's just no areas of improvement, but that's fine. But YouTube is nice because they just literally save my VODs. I don't have to do anything special. I like being on YouTube because people will find my content like when I'm sleeping, you know? I'm dead. Oh my god. How am I not dead? How did I not die? Good sir. Ow. Jewelry. Is there anything over here? Oh shoot. I just recognized.
Catch my breath.
I just recognized I have no flares. I made a big mistake and I was stuck. Holy cow. I just did a log out on. That's bad. That's super bad. Don't tell Zish. I tried catching Zish last night. I think he's on his new schedule. And so I caught him on his dinner break, which was kind of a bummer, but I mean, it's not his fault, it's mine. All right, let's upgrade this. Let's get some flares. Let's get our stuff. We're just gonna run. This is the good stuff right here. This is why you delve. You get those special fossils. Nobody's gonna buy this. I don't even want that. All right, so we were heading here. So it looks like we're probably gonna come here and then around like this. That's what it looks like. All right, let's just cruise to the next node and then we're gonna keep pushing. But yeah, I like YouTube because people can see my stuff like whenever they want. Like, I like that. And now that I can stream over there in 2K as well, like, it just feels great. Literally feels perfect. And I wanna keep that energy going. So yeah. I've always been a fan of YouTube. We did a whole series of like, I did like a whole month of streams, like Plants vs. Zombies. I did that for a while. I've done a lot of streams over there. I wonder, I doubt anybody watches that. Wait, you guys think anybody watches those? Oh shoot, I've already done all these side areas. What am I doing? Stop. Just cruise, man. Okay, we're just going down to the node. Alright, my little machine will follow me. Just let's go, buddy. I got trapped over here on these walls. That was a bummer. We're just going to the node. We are depth 369, 370. It just changed. Heck yeah. Alright. We got buried camp. Where's the level? We're at level 13 now for Flame Dash. So this is nice. This is just a nice little run. Like, Delve is so casual that it just feels good. I mean, we're starting to get into some pretty tough delves a little bit. I mean, certainly you can feel like the difficulty has been dialed up slightly, you know? All right, so it looks like we're gonna have to go around and then down, which is fine. I'm not afraid of that, right? Just in case anybody's wondering. All right, here we go. Maybe we got some, oh, look at this. We got some fossils over here. I never use the scorch ones, but maybe we'll get some good ones over here. Yo, pristine though, we do use a pristine fossil once in a while. Every now and then, you need one. There's nothing wrong with that either. Nothing wrong with that. I think I'm gonna do 3 hours today, and then just so everybody's kind of on the same page. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream, but on Thursday I'm not going to. I think I'm gonna go to the beach. I think I'm gonna put my beach chairs in, and go and maybe put my feet in the ocean. You know, summer's coming to an end here. I went for a walk last night, and the leaves are already starting to change colors a little bit, and you know, it makes me a little bummed out. You know, like summer's kind of short where I live, and so I think as long as I'm gonna be here, I would like to enjoy those summer days as much as I can. So I think when the winter comes, you know, we'll stream more. I think streaming more in the winter than the summer is perfectly acceptable. Yo, we got a ton of azurite here. These side areas are so good. Like the first 250 levels, like they were terrible. But like, I'm actually getting some decent stuff. Oh my goodness, I like this. If this is gonna be Delve, I'm just gonna get more excited about whatever we run into. Yeah. All right, yeah, we should be pretty close to this node. Let me find it. Yeah, so I'll stream. We're gonna stream tomorrow. I'm hoping we'll continue. Like, I'm hoping we'll be 96 and we'll be pushing to 97. That would be ultimately the best. And then Thursday, I'll probably do the beach day, and then on Friday we'll stream again. I'm trying to stream more, and I'm almost to 100 subscribers on my other channel, my other YouTube channel, and I need to shoot a video. I 100% need to shoot a video. My videos getting seen over there, but they're all about my ear and being deaf, and I don't want my channel to be about that. So I gotta shoot a different video that's not about being deaf in my ear. Actually, I want to shoot something that's like a little bit more trendy, something that, you know, people might search up. So I don't know. I'll figure that all out, I guess. But that's what I'm up to anyway. That's when it gets cold out and I gotta shut the windows. Oh, and I still gotta go out and buy paint today. I think I'm gonna try to buy paint today. I gotta go to a Benjamin for paint. Do you guys have? Is there anybody here? Like, do you have like a favorite paint, like company? I mean, not like a. This sounds so like pro corporate. That's not. Is not what I mean. Like, do you have a corporation you just love? I mean, is there a paint that a corporation makes that is like your go-to? Like, I was trying to use Sherwin-Williams, and honestly, I'm not really a big fan of their colors. I was really happy with the Benjamin Moore colors, but the Sherwin-Williams colors that I've gotten have just been so flat. It just didn't even like feel great, you know, to put on the wall. Anyway, I'm hoping to spice up the office, the studio here, and get some new paint on the wall. You know, a fresh coat can go a long way. Right? Make you feel good just sitting in it. When you're sitting around color, it makes a big difference on your mood. Like, whatever you paint your room has an absolute direct like effect on your mood. A lot of people don't realize that. That's a big reason why I went with green, because green is like a really like healthy color to be around. It makes you feel good, right? They say that like red is kind of like an angry color. I don't know if that's true or not. It's definitely more of an aggressive color, but I don't think it would like make you angry. I mean, you could use it in that manner, and I think people would get your drift, but I don't think it's naturally something that would make you angry. I have 4 flares. I keep running out. I really want to get my capacity up. So for anybody that's keeping track at home, what I'm looking for right now in the Delve, and like how I'm choosing my routes, well, I'm looking for anything Primeval Ruins, anything with the Primeval cities, you know, where all is and stuff. I want to get the ore, the prehistoric ore from those cities, because I can upgrade my capacity and everything I have so fast. You hit one of those and it's like 30,000 Azerite free. Here you go. Here's your Azerite, sir. You know, use it however you'd like. I want to get to 65,000. We're at 46,000 right now, and I think there's like 3 upgrades. So it goes from 46 to 55 to 65. And those last ones are really expensive. And I only have 28,000 Azerite right now, so we got to hit a bunch of these little blue nodes so we can get that up. Because I definitely want to leave with 55,000 as my capacity. Because the next time I come in, I just want to shoot for the 65 and keep pushing. Steve, I'm coming for you. You better be careful, buddy. I'm gonna get to 65,000 before you. It said no one. Dude, that guy, I don't even know how he pushes so hard. Like, literally to go... Oh my god, I forgot flares again. This is gonna be the story of my stream, I think. So, I did take the liberty to make sure that my attitude was good for the stream, before the stream. I'll take the liberty between breaks as well, and all that. So, a lot to do. That's an armor rack over there we don't care about. I'm telling you, man, trigger bots are the way to go. If you don't want to like do builds that are forcing you to like get AoE and stuff like that, then I think this is the way to go. Trigger bots removes any need for like AoE investments, because they can shoot all over the street, and then whoever hits you, they target directly. So it's just as good as like running mines without, you know, that level of damage, but the level of aim, I guess, if you will. Oh, we got some free Azerite right there. Who doesn't like that? We're gonna get close to 30,000, I'm hoping. Maybe some of these side areas will loosen up a little bit. Right? Get these slots loosened up. That's one thing I never could get into as an adult, gambling. Like, I cannot even fathom like going over to the casino, and I guess I'm just bringing this up because my state lately have been approving casinos, right? I live in a really poor state, and like the state sells alcohol to its citizens to give you some level of understanding. Our alcoholism in this state is through the roof. I read stories all the time of people getting DUIs. We just had a congressional lady, a representative. She just got a DUI the other day. Like, we won't legalize the other stuff, but we will. We'll sell you alcohol and off you go. Like, you can stop on the highway at one of our liquor stores and purchase and leave. People drive to our state all the time to pick up liquor. And I don't know. I just think it's not great. It's, you know, the thing about Twitter is when a MAGA asks Rocket, oh, those are my favorite. And then it just like, and then like they keep on trying to refine it to get the answer they want. Yeah. How they're wrong. Imagine your own program being against your ideals. Dude, I just, yeah, they're horrible ideas. You know, all of their ideas are terrible. Like, this is what I don't get, Gary. I didn't get asked to be born. You didn't get asked to be born. What? Oh, yo, Sassy's here. What's going on, Sassy? Good morning to you. You know, none of us asked to be here. And these pricks, they just want to make life so miserable and horrible for everybody that didn't ask to be here in the first place. Like, oh, it's so frustrating. Like, why does my life have to be harder because some jerk in charge wanted to make my life harder? And an hour and you get it. Yeah, nobody does that stuff. No, it's been a pretty light week, and I'll tell you why. For my normal like PoE hanger outers, it's Gauntlet week. So everybody's watching Gauntlet. A lot of the streamers are playing Gauntlet. Like softcore trade is probably an absolute like desolate island right now. And I know that. This is the week I really should like not stream or play a different game. Yeah, for some reason, like my flares. Oh, I have no flares. What am I doing, man? I guess this is kind of like the annoying part of Delve, like having to manage this. Like, you have to manage that little number so close, man. So close. But yeah, Sassy, I hope your morning's going well. It's been a crazy week. Oh, hey, what's up, Nebraska? Good to see you, man. Always good to say hello. Well, I hope the road trip goes well. Nice little journey. We're gonna go to the beach on Thursday. That's what I was just talking about. I'm gonna dig out the beach chairs and go and sit it next to the ocean and get burnt. I'm not. My head will be covered, of course. I like to put a fruit basket on my head to cover it from the sun when I'm at the beach. Much like the Chiquita lady, so you know, it keeps people fed, keeps my bald head covered. Everybody's in, you know? So it's a win for everybody. Can you imagine seeing bald men rock those fancy hats? Like, what's going on with them? Be like, well, it's a fashion statement. That's exactly what it is. You know, these bald guys, they're out of control these days. They're bald, they're proud, and they want everybody to know it. It's so gross. I don't know if, oh, you know what that reminds me of? I don't know if you guys are like old enough or like from the US enough to in Living Color. Do you guys remember this show with the Wayans family, like Jim Carrey, all that? Anyway, it was in the 1990s, and Damon Wayans used to, like, cause he's bald, and he did the skit Men on Films, and he would always have like these little bowler hats or top hats. He would always put something silly on top of his head. I wasn't thinking about that at first, but now I am. Dude, that was such a great show. Yeah, I'm pretty baked. Don't worry. I absolutely am. I think a good majority of us are, Sassy, and that's what counts, right? I actually am taking a trip to the Dispo a little bit later. I actually need to see what the menu is today, because I actually don't know what is the menu. Let's see if there was any updates. I don't think there was. No, they only have a couple things. So I'll have to see if they even have it. It sucks, man. My dispo is kind of running low right now. I need more medicine. I need more medicine, man. All right, let's get our gold. Let's go get some flares. Let's say all of us. We're at 30,000. Oh, that feels good, man. 30,000. Wait, what's the next update? So I need 4,000 Azrite to get that 55,000. And if you're wondering if I'm gonna get that, yeah, I am definitely gonna get that because I don't want to leave the Delve. Look at this. Look how sad this is. We're at 26,000 sulfite. What am I supposed to do with that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, beach day tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. We went last week too. I'm gonna try to do it once a week. I feel like once a week would be really healthy because we only got like a month left. Like 1 month and we're done. It's gonna be leaf peeping time. Does anybody know? Is anybody familiar with the term leaf peepers? Let me explain. So here in New Hampshire, we only have 1.4 million people. It's a lot of people, but they all live in the southern part of the state where I live. So up north, it's just nothing but like forest. And all the oak trees and the maple trees and everything, they change colors. They're yellow, orange, green, like they're every brown, all of them, like, you know, autumn colors. And people will literally fly from wherever they live around the United States and even internationally to come and witness this event. It lasts for about maybe a month at most. And if you look up the term like Kangamangas Valley, that's up north, right? That highway doesn't see hardly any cars throughout the year. But during this one time of the year, there'll be bumper to bumper traffic so people can see the leaves change. And that is what we call leaf peeping. It's a very, very interesting event that happens, but it only happens in New Hampshire and maybe Maine. I wonder if Maine has it. I actually don't know the answer, but I would imagine Maine's actually a little bit more rural in a lot of these areas, so maybe, I don't know. Actually, that's a great question. I'll have to look that up. I'm sure they must, right? Maine is enormous. It takes 8 hours to drive from like one side to the other. Like, it's incredible how huge Maine is. And they're largely uninhabited as well. They have so much land that nobody lives on. Oh man, I was hoping we had a wall here. Hello? Literally pressing 6 on my keyboard and it won't go. I don't know if it's a game thing. Should I restart my game? Keeps doing it. And I'm wired, in case anybody's like wondering like, oh, your battery's low. No, I'm wired. I like my keyboard to be wired. See, it's still not. Like, I'm jamming on 6. Jeez. I mean, I do have a crappy keyboard, so maybe well, I don't know. It's an EVGA. This isn't my crappy keyboard. I think it's the game. I think the performance for the game has just been such dog shit this league. Like, I don't know what they changed, but yeah, the performance has been absolute awful. Like, load times. And I thought it was my internet connection, obviously, at first. But, like, we just got 2 gig fiber. Literally synchronous fiber. It's fantastic. Oh, more chaos for free? Say no more. Let's go. I'm, like, trashing these monsters, by the way. And we're doing pretty well. We're almost 20% level. We're already 1/5 of the way to 96. I love breaking down my leveling by fractions. It makes me feel better. You know, as we get to the whole number 1, we just break it down to fractions. Like, people understand that way, way more. All right, let's get in here. I'm gonna toast these guys real quick. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm definitely going in to see the dispo shortly. He's got some blueberry muffin, and I don't know if anybody's ever had that, but it's like one of my faves, absolute faves. Flavor, One of the best medicines I've ever had. I'll have to refer to it on YouTube as that because that's what it is legally. And I don't want my videos taken down. I gotta learn a little bit more about YouTube as a newerish YouTube streamer. I'm a little hesitant to like break TOS. Like I don't want my account banned or anything or my channel terminated. And YouTube is way more stricter than Twitch. So that's kind of like a big thing. We actually get a lot of fossils, not even behind walls, by the way, too. That was pretty good. Let's see, come on, divines. You never get divines on those. Super rare to get on a currency node. Hold on, make sure I'm not missing any like treasure boxes. Where are we at? We're at, oh my god, we're still so far away from 400, it feels like. Over here begging you, come on. Alright, we're just gonna go straight down still. We're gonna keep this, keep momentum going. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this video, maybe if I get home early enough on Thursday, and then I can release it for like Friday. I need to plan like 10 videos, 10 PoE videos. Oh, this is only dynamite, I don't need it. Well, I do like getting their gold too. That's kind of like a big, give me your gold. Alright, Berry Camp. Oh man. Be checking on the Twitch. How we doing over here? We're good? Everybody's happy? Today's like a dead day. I can feel it in the chat. That's okay too. It's a Tuesday. You know, not everybody's into it. Like I said, it's that gauntlet stuff, you know? Everybody wants gauntlet. Everybody's talking about gauntlet. Even I tuned in to see Zish playing the gauntlet. I'm just not, it's not my thing. I don't really like playing painful video games, I guess. Besides, even if I played Gauntlet, nobody's watching me play the Gauntlet, right? Everybody's watching Ben play the Gauntlet, or you know, the top like performers. Those guys, you know. So to me, I don't want to chase the views. I just want to make decent content, and people will recognize it. I hope. Maybe they won't, but. Like, I used to chase the views a lot more, and it doesn't feel good. You know, because then you're constantly, like, trading off what you really wanted to do versus, like, what people will want to see. Streaming-wise. I'm just saying streaming-wise, not, like, video-wise. Video-wise is different. Yeah, we're, probably have about 10 more nodes, and then we're gonna have to, I assume, go and do some ultimatums and get some soul fight going. But let's see, let's check in on our gold. We've almost doubled our gold, and yeah, so Delve has been really lucrative as far as gold goes. That's nice. That's actually really nice. It was my biggest complaint last league, was like, you're doing all this hard stuff in Delve, and the compensation just isn't there, right? I need more compensation over here. I also never play divines per hour. I just simply don't care. If you just play this game and you enjoy it, you're gonna make currency. There's no way around that. And if you're that kind of player anyway, just go play SSF where it doesn't matter. Hey, I'll even promote SSF. I will play group SSF, but I will not play solo SSF. Because I hate relying on myself to get stuff. I know that I don't like that kind of stuff, you know. All right, where's all this loot you guys are hiding? No, it's here. Oh my god, it takes 3 pushes on the key for 1 flare to go out. That is not good flare management. Actually terrible flare management. Let's see what's in here. So many fossils. This is actually nice. Like, I'm getting so much less like armor and weapon stuff, because that makes me irate sometimes. You do all this work and then they give you like some shitty weapons and you're like, sir, that's not the deal. All right, let's bring that thing around. There we go. Are these the tremors? What I like called the tremors. I'm gonna get some water in a little bit. How long have we been streaming for? Oh, we just hit an hour. That's awesome, actually. You can play into the first time gauntlet gig. No, I suck so bad, Gary, that it would be so painful. I mean, you're right. I'm not arguing that. But I would be so disappointing to watch. I feel like that's something I'd rather train for. Like, literally, that's something I would want to actually practice for. Because I also feel like if you're streaming, you're really trying to put on a show. I mean, unless you're ice speed show, anger isn't your friend. But granted, you're right. People love cheering for an underdog. You just have to accept the struggle. The struggle's real. I'm just not the guy that should be doing the struggling. It's okay. No, I know the point is the struggle, but even if I was struggling, I mean, let's be serious here. Nobody's coming to watch that. Not me. They'll watch others do it, but not me. And I respect that. A lot of these guys have literally been playing PoE for years and trying to build an audience, and even they struggle. So that's not lost on me even a little bit. I'm just saying that I'm where I should be right now. I'm exactly where I should be right now, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. All right, I need 2 minutes. Let me get some water. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and we're gonna go right back at it. Okay? Actually, maybe we'll do an ultimatum real quick so we can kind of break up the monotony. All right, I'll be right back. All right. All right, I feel better. I feel refreshed. Wait, hold on. I don't know if you don't enjoy it, you don't enjoy it. Just say you don't want to play golf. I mean, that's what I've been saying. I'm just saying that if you did, that audience exists. I don't think it does. I don't think that audience exists. I think maybe that's where maybe the disagreement is. In all in maps now. No, I know, and I watch those guys do it from time to time. I'm just saying that I'm not in the same caliber as those guys. A lot of those guys practice and they play hardcore. They do a lot of stuff, and like I'm yes, I don't want to do it. I literally don't want to do it, but I'm explaining why I don't want to do it too. And the biggest reason is, one, it's not what I do. I always say this, like, you don't, like, I'm good, I'm decent, but I'm staying in my lane. I couldn't even kill Hillock. You know, when I when I tried the gauntlet just to get the MTX, I literally tried 2 characters. I mean, sure, it would probably take more, but if I can't kill Hillock, then there's really no point. Like, the mud flats are gonna, like, absolutely destroy me. The issue is those other streamers have developed an audience for that stuff. This is the difference. I have not. I haven't even built a PoE audience. I bet you this, Gary, right? I bet you that if I turned off PoE right now, hold on, I gotta take this guy out. All right. If I turned on Jackbox and turned off PoE, I'd have 25 people here. I'm saying that merely to just impress upon you and anybody else that, like, I took a lot of time and effort to build that particular audience. So that audience would come out. But gauntlet wise, I don't have that audience. I've never made that kind of content. People don't know me for that. So I just don't feel like that would matter. So I'd rather be here. I'd rather just do this. But your point is taken completely. I just want you to know that. Like, no argument for me there. No argument for me there, brother. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, let's just take a few minutes away. I want to take out this guy right there, and I want to get I would like to get a Sulfite Scarab instead. So we're gonna grab that. Let's grab a couple maps real quick. We're just gonna throw down some T16s. I think I still got a ton of strands or whatever that we didn't run yesterday. So let's just, I don't know, let's just grab a couple that I think are runnable. I don't want cooldown recovery, cannot be leech. Nah, this one's okay, I guess. Rather do this one. Rather do this one, and then I'd rather do, I think this one's fine too. All right, let's do those 3. Let's pop this in and let's just get cracking, because we can fill that sulfite right back up instead of just going back to the mine. I'd rather go back to the mine full. And again, this is a great way to kind of break up the content just in general. So perfect. I enjoy running Strand. It's very linear, you know. It's just, it feels decent. Like, the density is okay. If you throw deli on it, it feels even better, right? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of goodness here. A lot of goodness. Okay, boom. Here we go. Get our sulfite up. I only care about the harvest, the ultimatum, and the boss, and obviously the sulfite. So, unless we get a Starfall crater. If we get one of those are always money too. So we'll do that as well. Yep. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, I gotta do a little road trip after this. So, I think we're gonna go for about another hour and a half-ish. We're gonna get as much as we can done, and then I'm gonna stream tomorrow, normal time. But we're still gonna multi-stream the whole. Just so everybody knows, for like the next month, minimum, we're just gonna live stream on YouTube. I want to see how many people watch VODs on Twitch versus how many people watch VODs on YouTube. To me, I don't necessarily care about the live part, especially being on YouTube, because it's not really a live platform in my opinion, my humble opinion. But if I can get enough people to watch like the VODs, that could be good enough. That alone could be good enough. I was surprised how many people watched my VOD the other day. It was like 60. I never even kill everything here, but like, it's just nice XP. I don't know, some good gold. Sometimes I absolutely trash these guys, and sometimes I don't. You just never know. But that's a lot of gold right there, and I appreciate the free gold, because that keeps my King's March going. I mean, he can follow me. I'd rather kill him over here in the ultimatum anyway. All right, let's survive. Wait, did I get him? Before come on over here, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come here, Kosis. Oh, no, that's not Kosis. That's Omni. Come here, Omni. Let's go. Oh, and there's two. I have two of their the bosses. Oh, they're gonna get trashed. They're not gonna survive this. I'm gonna survive this, but they're not. Yeah, I don't know if my Merc is gonna survive this. My Merc struggles. What's going on, buddy? Come on. All right, Dorian just came in here crying. He needs a little bit of attention. The kitty cat over here. The ultimatum's actually pretty casual, because like I can throw my keyboard up. I don't need any of my hands. Delve is a little bit more intricate, so I need a little bit more. That. Come here, Mister. Oh. Hey, don't show. Hey, don't show that on video. My brother bought a coloring book, and well, he bought a bunch of weird coloring books one year and gave them away as Christmas gifts, and one of them was cat buttholes. Such a great gift, you know, probably underappreciated, but it was like 20 outlines of different cats and their buttholes, and I thought that was a genius idea to sell something like that. I wish I had it so I could show you guys. I really wish I had that, but I don't. Hey, where you going, man? He comes over here for like 30 seconds and then like he gets bored. I don't understand. He makes me move my keyboard. He makes me like do this whole like song and dance. All right, let's keep going. Maybe this is the move. We are getting so much more XP by doing this than by delving. I don't know. Do you guys like Delve, or do you guys like Ultimatum, or do you guys just like not give a shit? Probably, right? You guys probably don't care. You just here to see it. Just see it. Go look over on YouTube. I see 5 views. Average duration 17 seconds. Hey, imagine you click in, you're like, oh, bald guy. I gotta go. I gotta go. There's a segment of the community that loves bald men. Traffic wouldn't exist if it didn't happen. And neither would Northern Lion, alright? If bald men weren't loved, Northern Lion would be a nobody. Yeah. Dude, I want to hang out with Stavros and Chrissy D. Oh my god. I just realized Dorian completely zoomed out my map. There. Just save. Yeah, he stepped on my keyboard. Oh shoot. Maybe I forgot about the mercs. Maybe we'll find the Fallen Reverend again. That'd be cool. Alright, and we don't want this guy. This guy sucks, right? You suck, boo. I need to change over my Orba. I think that's the next move is gonna change my my Scion into an Orbot, and then we're gonna get our Merc, our Kineticist, to like just carry our asses. I think that's the next move. So if you're wondering like what character I'm gonna do, it's gonna be Orobot. I think that might be how we finish out the league.
We need not the fruit, just
I know I said I wouldn't play community games, but I'm kind of itching a little bit. I'm itching to play play something. I don't know what, but wish we could play some Worms. That shit would be fire, man. Nobody plays Worms though. Nobody. I could beg, I could cry, I could offer my firstborn, and I just don't think I could get people to play Worms WMD with me. Speaking of that, you know, I have not talked to Plastic Rebel in so long. I mean, he doesn't exist anymore. He literally deleted himself from the internet. But the streamer previously known as Plastic Rebel, I hope he's doing well. I don't know if he ever came back. I don't know if he created a new username or a new alias or AKA whatever. He was a really fun guy, but I think he just put too much pressure on himself. I also felt like, I don't know. I just felt like he was just not enjoying himself at the end. And clearly he wasn't. I mean, he deleted himself. Do you guys know streamers that deleted themselves like they used to exist and then they didn't? Gotta take off, have fun. Hey, good luck to you, man. Seriously. Yeah, no, you gotta concentrate. You should not listen to me if you gotta concentrate, for sure. Have a good day, Gary. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, good sir. And for anybody else that has any challenging stuff to do today. Yeah, you definitely, if you're trying to stay focused, please don't listen to me at all. You should not. I'm the most distracting guy you could listen to. How many times have I been told to shut up in my life, too? Oh my god. Alright, let's go get these bosses. We'll get another map in. Yeah, these bosses are easy. I just want their gold anyway. Give me your gold. I'll say this Massier guy is way tankier than the other guy. I wish they'd give me more T-17s too. Can't win them all though. Alright, next map. Let's go. I still have not died on this character in a very long time. I would just like to push that out there to let people know, and we need to put Settlers on so we can get the Starfall thing. Yeah, if anybody else is taking off, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will be on tomorrow. We'll do another small stream. I'm just doing little streams at a time, you know, each day, kind of build upon the content. Hopefully give everybody some fresh content that they can sink into. There's sickos out there that watch VODs. I know there are. Right? I'm not the only weirdo out there that would watch a VOD if I wanted. The only thing I don't like is when, like, some streamers, they play music, so their VODs are like, you can't listen to them because all the audio is muted. That's the only time I can't watch a VOD. Because, I mean, obviously nobody wants to watch, like, a silent movie. 1920s was a long time ago. Purity of Ice and Wrath. Not bad. I don't know, sometimes I check their gear. You know, maybe you find, like, maybe you find a little gem, you know? A little something. I end up taking their money most of the time anyway, though. So just give me your lunch money, and tell that fallen reverend I'll see him soon.
Oh, you're stronger than you look. Very well, it's yours.
All right, there we go. Ooh, a little Eldridge currency. Got a harvest up front. That's nice. The harvest just adds a little bit of currency along the way. Yesterday when I bought that jewel for like 50 divines, I literally just sold my life force that I was casually doing anyway. This stuff is so good. At first I was kind of against harvest and I was going to take it off, but I think it ended up paying for itself. Yesterday it paid off big time. When I needed the money, it was there. It was so good. So good. I don't know if you guys have little side content that you like. Abyss is decent, but I feel like if you're not fully invested into Abyss, don't bother doing it. It's not good, you know. This one, all right. Abyss is just different. Like when you can get like 8 Abysses and you're fully spec'd in, you get so much XP. Like We may end up doing that. What would be a good complement to Abyss? Abyss and Breach, Abyss and Expedition, Abyss and Beyond. No, Beyond's on the other side of the tree. Actually, I'm not sure what would be a good companion to Abyss. The cats are in the chair looking out for the groundhog. We have a new groundhog that's living with us in our yard. It's awesome. He was watching me walk down the road from the driveway yesterday, and as I got closer, he dipped. It was so cute. It was this little head that popped up, and you could see it from like 1,000 feet away. You could see him like looking at us, like walking. I tried talking to him when I got closer, but I don't think he was very comfortable with talking to me. That's fine. I could be a little uncomfortable. I understand. Wow, these guys suck. All right, I don't spend more than like a minute like fighting these. They're not worth it. I'm like, just move on, you know? Oh my God, we're actually almost full again. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. We still got an ultimatum anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. It's like we just got Crimson Iron. Like that's the ore we get. That's 2 ores. We still have 1 more shot at a Starfall crater, I think. Because I'm using the 2 scarabs plus the map device. Wait, is that 3 or is that 4? Well, I actually don't know the math on this one. I don't know if that's 3 or I didn't count them actually. I haven't been counting them. Probably should. Lucky's on like high alert. I don't know what's going on over there, but like, something's out there. And it is absolutely catching his attention too. Alright, where's this ultimatum? Oh, okay, that's I was like, am I already at the boss? Not like this. Please not like this. Alright. I'm not doing any betrayal. I'm not into it. Like, betrayal is not really content I enjoy doing. I don't like setting up my board. I don't like any of that stuff. I don't like the interactions. I don't like having to click on them. I don't know. That's one mechanic. I'm just like, I could probably do without that, you know? We didn't get the Starfall, unfortunately. No Svalin for us this morning. Soon, though. Very soon. Oh, you know what? I should probably update my title to put softcore. Well, no. Oh, shoot. I'm in the ring. What am I doing? Oh, I'm protecting the altar. Oh, no. I hate this one. Oh, we should be able to beat it, but, like, not an enjoyable one. Let's go. Midnight Bargain. Hits cannot be evaded. I always like that one. When you can get hits cannot be evaded for a cast and stun build, it's definitely what you want. I'll add the little flame guys in there. Yeah, it's actually gorgeous out. It's 77 degrees today. Such a beautiful day. I'm excited to check things out there. All right, we'll add in lightning. I can handle all the elemental damage, so it's like no big deal, you know. And we can go to like stage 4 elemental damage on any of them. It doesn't matter. And we can handle all the hits. Like, even though I don't have 90 all res, this build is super tanky between like the blind, the lucky. There's just so many layers to this build that it handles most things. If I could fit in Leith's Shade, like I've even thought about like getting a Skin of the Loyals, right? With like Leith's Shade on it. But I still think the Incandescent Heart for what we're doing is way more powerful because you get the 25% of elemental damage taken as chaos damage. So that's just straight up 25% damage we just don't take. Like there's just not another chess piece out there that will even get you close to that. Now, because my Merc has the garb, I am halfway tempted to change out this chess piece for one with like close to 50% plus damage. Because that's kind of where I suffer the most, is the damage. Going into the underground gym now. Hey, thank you for hanging out, DJ. Gonna lose you in a minute. No worries, man. Thank you for hanging out. Seriously, I appreciate it, man. Hope you have a good one. We've actually done pretty well on this one. For protect the altar, it just sucks because, you know, a lot of times they're aiming at the altar and not me. So, you know, yeah. We'll talk soon, man. I hope you have a great night. I love when you guys hang out with me. But I also know that people have things to do. All right, we got 2 more rounds, and then we'll go kill the boss, and we should be good to go. Shoot, maybe maybe we'll just do a couple hours today, and then we'll take tomorrow and make it the long day. Because I gotta drive like an hour and a half up the road, and ugh, you know, like it takes a while. It does. It takes a super while. Sorry, I'm just checking. Yeah, we're 10 out of 10, but these guys are so hard to like hit because they just run away from you and stuff, so it takes forever. Wait, is there any? Sometimes there's the other things too. But I guess, I mean, they're not hitting the thing either, so whatever. The trigger bots are targeting them. They won't last. They won't last, not against this guy. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go for a little bit longer. I definitely want to, like, I won't stream for anything less than 2 hours. Like, whenever I stream for less than 2 hours, it just feels bad. Whichever one of these guys die first, everything will come back in. All right, there we go. We should have a full crowd here in just a second. Oh, I thought he died. He did not. Now he did. All right, there we go. That should solve our issue that we were having. There we go. All right, last round. That's terrible. No, I'm not even doing it for that. I'm literally not going to finish the last round because of terrible rewards. Absolutely gross rewards. I'd rather get to the next map and the next ultimatum. You don't get any bonus. Like, there's no, like, build-up to winning, like, ultimatums. Like, you don't... Like, the rewards don't get better or anything like that. So, it doesn't matter if you end on 7, 9, 10, 13. Whatever, man. Just because sometimes I'm just so bummed out when I see a reward like that in wave 10. You're like, seriously, a level 1 23 quality gem? Like, what? Get out of here with that. What are you doing? All right, let's go here. We got one more map. Oh, am I full on Delve? Let me just check. I'm almost. So what? Let's take out Soul Fight. We'll just put that there, and then we're just gonna run the map. All right. 'Cause I would like to do one more map, and then we'll maybe head back into the Delve for a little bit. And that'll be good. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day out. Hey, I don't know if the cats are looking at the dragonflies. We have so many dragonflies right now. This time of year, they're just everywhere. I've never seen them like this before. Which is cool. Like, I love dragonflies. I like butterflies too. They're so, like, I don't know. They're just so colorful and cool to look at. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, I might need to look out the window because my cats are glued to it. All right, we got Crimson Iron, so that's 1. So we should have 2 more ores on this map. I mean, I got Starfall Crater 3 times in 1 day. So I know, like, people will be like, "Oh, it's super rare. You're not gonna get that." Be like, seriously, I know, but you definitely could. You for sure could. I know, because I've literally done it. Lucky, I can't see. Your butt's covering like most of the screen, dude. Lucky is a big cat. Physically, he's taller, longer, and just larger by volume than any of the cats I have. And Dorian's kind of a big cat too. He's like 16.1 pounds. I just took him to the vet like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. and Lucky will be significantly larger than Dorian. I could see Lucky being a 20-pound cat. If I could sign him up for sports, I would. He's just a big kitty, you know. Like I say, he's big boned, but you know. Pinky, is that you? Hold on, I just heard some meows. Pinky loves not. Pinky, where are you? Where are you? Pinky has like this cry. Let me just go check. Let me go see what she's up. No, he's crying. He's like, please let me outside. Let me stretch my legs. Let me go outside, sir. He's so insatiable.
This way.
All right, let's do some crush claws over here, right? Let's get some of these. Hey, what do we got here? We're at 29% leveled. Those last 5, man, they take forever. They used to not, though. It used to be, once upon a time, those last 5 levels were fairly fast to get. Level 100 wasn't like some crazy feat till Tarky Cat and his little gang, Rise and all them, telling Chris, be like, seriously, that it's so easy to get level 100. You can double the XP and it's no big deal. So Chris was like, fine, we'll double it. Screwed the rest of us. They screwed the rest of us that can't play for 15 hours a day. You know, living off of 4 hours of sleep because you gotta get back and level up. Those guys were so obnoxious, man. Back in 2017, 18, 19, you know, it was a whole different like gang of streamers. Like the streamers we have today, they didn't exist back then. They were still watching Twitch, much like me. You know, I mean, that's not a dig or anything. I'm just saying, like the crop of streamers we have today are wildly different. And now some of them are still around. Like Zizarin didn't exist back then. Like he just started making so many videos and just streaming all the time. Like I can't do that. Like I got a family. My family would disown me if I did what Ziz does. Mathel's still around. Cute Dog's still around. A lot of the others, they didn't make it though. Like I haven't seen Rise. I haven't seen Tarky Cat. Who else? Bro lifting bro. He's gone. I haven't seen Engineering Eternity Forever. The list could probably just go on and on. You know, these are just people I'm thinking off the top of my head. You know. And some streamers have been saying goodbye recently. Some streamers have just straight up like said, I can't do this anymore. Didn't like Gazzy come out and say he can't stream anymore? It's not like financially like feasible for him. That was wild. When I heard that, I was like, whoa. Here's a guy that gets views, you know, like he's pretty popular. He makes a lot of content. Like people watch him. And he's saying he can't do this anymore? That's nutty. That is nutty, bruh. But I'm pretty sure he's like a one-game Andy. Like he just does. And there, you know, for a year we had one league. It's hard to monetize that because people after like the first month, they're bored. They just want to go on and do other stuff, you know? Oh, yo, Divine Orb. I turned my head and boom, I look around, I get a Divine Orb. Look at this guy over here. He's rich. All right, we got a Storming Zealot. Take his money too. Oh, does he have anything? 20% movement speed, bro? Oh. Oh, it's a mixed. That's a mixed one. He's got +3 to all chaos skill gems. That'd be nice to recom if you could. I don't trust recommenting. All right, let's just take his money. Take his money, get him out of here. And a reflecting mist on top. Let's look at that too. 99 lightning res. Lose. Wait, this is negative lightning res. I'm gonna take the negative one. I don't know exactly if that's good or bad, but I don't know. All right, we got the reflect though, and then let's do this. I gotta pee. Can you guys? I'm not gonna pause or anything. I'm just kind of gonna let it do its thing. I don't think I'm gonna die. Just let me go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, it'll have to wait. It will have to wait. But, you know, anyway. We're over here. Oh, I got a unique... Who is it? Oh, it's that guy, Therian. I think that's how you say it, Therian. I don't want to, like, upset him by saying his name wrong or anything, but... I'm doing my best over here, buddy. I'd like to... Hold on, let me see if I can get him over here to the ultimatum. Come on over here, buddy. I want to... Oh, God, these are awful. I'll take the large ring, I suppose. Where's the ring? Am I in it or out of it? I think I'm out of it. I just have to stay over here. What a terrible start to an ultimatum. That's okay, though. That's all right. We're going to get right back in there. My God, Lucky. Wait, he just ran right through the office. Hey, you guys need to relax. I'm going to end up getting hurt in the crossfire. Yo, that guy is ranged. Alright, no big deal though. Let's just keep going. Get over here and fight me like a real monster. He's halfway dead, so it's not a big deal. My build cooks. Like, as long as I get hit a lot, like, I'll cook a unique. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, he's got no shot. No shot whatsoever. This is such a cool build. Ain't nobody doing this either. Nobody knows about it. When I do my video, there'll be like 1,000 people that know about it, and that's it. Which would be perfect, because then they'll keep the prices low. And it's so bad when you see a video and you're like, I want to play that build, and then you realize like 50,000 people watch that video, and you're like, I can't play that build. I'd like to play that build, but I can't. It's too late now. Because if you don't buy your equipment fast enough, everybody's going to buy it for you. Or from you, I should say. That it's getting smaller. Like, I'm losing my standing ground here. Not good. If this isn't protect the altar, I would never be able to survive this. That's a true statement. True statement. But yeah, we could do ultimatums. It don't matter. We could crush this all day long. There's only like a few mods with this build that you don't really want to do, and even then, you could probably still do them. Like, there's just a few mods you wouldn't want to do. Like, don't, like, doing no damage for 3 seconds every 10 seconds. Like, you don't want to do that one, but you could. You definitely could. Like, nobody wants to do 2 additional modifiers, but this build just cooks right through them too. Oh shoot, the ring got smaller. Hold on, let's back in that ring. We lose 3% of radius every round, so eventually there's not gonna be much area for me to stand. Come on, give me a divine. Am I outside the ring? No, I only have 1 more round to go. 1 more, and then this monstrosity of a ultimatum is over. Chaos damage just avoids so many mods. Like, if you can do it, like, it doesn't do as much damage as other types, but like, if you can get into some chaos skills, like, the game opens up a lot more. It's a lot like chaos res, like you're supposed to be maxed out or immune to it, but you know, then everybody used to say like, well, you just have to have it for like Chayula or something. I don't know about that. Now in this game, like, everything has chaos damage. A long time ago, nothing had chaos damage. Now everything has chaos damage. All right, now I gotta go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I was on a verge of an emergency. We don't want that. We do not want that. Especially on stream. Like, stream's forever, man. Once you put something on the internet, it's forever. Oh, it was so cool, man, getting a divine. Oh, I don't have any divine. I forgot I spent all my divines yesterday on that jewel. I literally cashed out the 50 divines. All right, we start back with 1. Always nice. All right, get a nice fresh start. I literally don't know what else I would buy for this build. I would probably upgrade to the endurance charge, or maybe I just buy a bunch of Skyforths and just hit them with Valorbs. Skyforths aren't even common though. That's the issue. So like, I mean, they're not that expensive though. Depends on the rolls, I suppose. But the rolls for this build don't really matter. Like, the difference is 1 mana. Whatever your roll is between 60 and a hundo, it literally doesn't matter. Because you're either going to have 23 or 24 mana. And I kind of beat the odds a little bit just by getting the lowest roll I could, but, you know. Hey, Mr. Inks, stop crying over there by the door. I wish you guys could hear this meow. It's insane. He meows like there's a question behind it. Meow. And then like he has such like a heartfelt meow that you feel bad. Like if he was a bank robber, the way he meows, he'd be like, open the vault. Meow. And you'd be like, fine, just stop crying. I'll open up the vault. Just stop doing that. You're making me feel bad, mister. Yeah, I love that cat. He's just such a little cutie. I absolutely love him to pieces. He's fluffy too. He's one of those Maine Coon cats. So he's got like that fluffy, soft fur. It's so good. It's so good. All right, let's get out of this map. Oh, hold on. I didn't realize that he was still alive. I would have left and not taken anything. All right, let's sell these. And put this up. Oh, I got a Hesman map. Let's go. All right, we're full. I'm going back to the mine because if I can get further down in the mines and actually hit 4 hundo, like it would feel so good. So good. People will be talking about it all day. All right, here we go. We are at 380. All we need is 20 more depths and we're through. We can start off with 4 hundo and people will literally be so happy to see this. It's not true. I could say it, right? Say it. We need a lot more Azrite. I want to get that upgrade. Like, we need to find the cities and we need to get more Azrite. That's the ticket right there. These nodes are okay. I was reading on r/Twitch about, I like some of the questions over there from people that have never streamed. It's not a judgment zone or anything like that. Like I'll start off with that. But like, I love reading the thing saying, should I talk more on my stream? And it's always an interesting question to me because the answer can be wildly different. Like, you can get away with not talking on your stream if you're really good at the game. Or just unreasonably interesting. But the answer is normally yes, you need to talk on your stream. Even if nobody's here. Like, if my stream has 0 people watching it, which it may right now, I have no clue whether people are watching. If you're not chatting with me, I can't see that you're here, so it doesn't matter, right? But like, just talk. Even if nobody's watching, this is for like new streamers. I don't usually like giving advice. It's kind of been an icky kind of thing for me in the past. But like, if you're one of those people and you do see people like me and you're like, do I need to talk? Like, what are we doing? Do I need to put my cam on? If you want to be somewhat successful in streaming, yes, you need to talk even when nobody's here, because you don't know when people are watching you. People can just check in on your stream, and if you're just sitting there not talking, nobody has an in on what to say to you, right? You can just say hi, and I'm not gonna bite you, right? You say good morning to me, ask me how I'm doing, wish me well on my stream. There's so many different ways to engage with a streamer. And as a streamer, there's so many different ways to engage with the audience. Just thought that was kind of interesting, just because, you know, a lot of people seem to ask those questions, and it confuses me. It's like, you're a streamer, you should be talking. It just kind of comes with the territory. But I've been to streams that are absolutely silent too, and I wonder, how do they do it? How do they find those people to watch them? I feel like if I didn't say anything, nobody would watch me. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like if I didn't, you know. Where am I going? Am I going down here? Downwards. Yeah, this is where I wish, like, I had the Quicksilver. The Quicksilver would feel so good. I got a little used to it when I was running earlier, before I switched to higher reses, and it felt so good because the guy was fast. Yo, 15C, let's go. Log in. Oh, another one. Yo, I just earned 30C by going into that side area. That's nice. I was hoping for resonators in here. I always go to the strong box, or not the strong box, but these nodes, the box nodes, because you never know what you're gonna get. Wait, where am I? Is that it? No, I gotta hit the humming stone. Here we go. I lost the little tag. I didn't know where it went. It may end up taking us a couple streams to actually level up to 96. I thought I would be able to do it in just one. I mean, but I'm not really doing content that's geared towards XP. I'm doing different kinds. So maybe next time, maybe I'll set up like an abyss board, and we'll just focus on getting to 100. That's not really what I was after. Like, I just kind of want to play, and we'll casually get 100 when we get 100. Or at least that's the way I was viewing it. All right, now let's go. We're at 30. Okay, so we want, I'd like get this, and then that's Haunted Tomb. Haunted Tomb drops the Tangled one, and then we can come over. I don't want to get two weapons. That sucks. So let's just do this. We'll go this way with it. All right. Oh yeah, it's almost lunchtime. I can feel it. My belly's grumbling a little bit too. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch though. Last night I made some killer shepherd's pie. So good. My onions were on point. I used some Vidalia onions. I like to cook. That is something that I do enjoy. Making a really nice meal for everybody makes me feel great. Like, the older I get, the more like comfortable I am in the kitchen, and it does. It makes a great difference. All right, go ahead and start this bad boy. Here we go. When I'm playing Ignite Cast When Stun, I feel like the type of projectiles flexes my CPU a little bit more. But the Chaos CWS, now I'm not wearing any MTX. Like, if we go over here, there's literally no MTX on my character at all, and I think that probably helps with performance. I don't even care about it. The performance is so bad this league that I don't even care about wearing my MTX. I'm at that point right now. And that's fine too, right? Going MTX-less is just fine. It's just fine. My Merc is crushing it right now. I really like the Merc that I have. The Cruel Mistress is definitely one of the better ones. Let's go down here. I think I'm gonna skip the fossil one because I don't think anybody actually cares about tangled fossils. Let me just go in here. We'll use flare. Please use the flare. All right, we got all our flares back. We're full. We can keep going. Armor. No. Well, I only click on those sometimes because it gives a little bit more. I think we can absolutely hit 400 plus before the end of this year. I think this is doable. We're moving fairly quick too, so that helps a lot. Come on, there we go. Free chaos orbs. This Azrite, man, this is what we're really looking for. Each one of those pockets right now are close to 400 Azrite each. Every 3 is 1,000. It goes so quick. The deeper you go, the more you get. So, I keep going. And we're full too. I mean, we're literally at 41,000. Like, we have so many nodes that we can get with this. Yeah, this is nice. Now we're gonna go across here, and then hopefully straight down. That's the goal. A lot of those horizontal runs, they're frustrating because some of them are pretty long to go around. There's so many dead ends too. Oh, that's a chaos orb. Let's go. I'm gonna skip the fossil. I'm just hoping that this isn't a dead end. We'll see. We'll know in just a minute. Alright. Let's I guess if I want XP, because I literally have to kill monsters. Somebody asked me last night, is this really difficult to map? Like, do you have to stop and get hit to kill everything? And the answer is yes. That's exactly how you do it. Like, whether you like that or not, I mean, I don't know. But like, when you, like, any little tap makes the whole screen explode. So it doesn't feel like, I know what he meant. Like, a lot of people just run through and just hold right click. And, you know, unfortunately, yeah, that's cast when stunned. Like, you have to get stunned to cast. But it's not like a really slow thing. Like, most monsters are running fairly fast. And they're like, this game's tuned to hit you always. So if you can do that, you're fine. Like, I don't think it's that, like, I don't have any problem. You guys have seen me do, I don't know, hundreds of maps between this and the Chieftain. I've never really struggled. The only thing that these builds struggle with is single target, but even the single target on this isn't that bad. Like, I crushed T17 bosses. The more I get hit, the more they die, you know. Like, it's definitely cause and effect, I guess you could say. But these are good builds. If you're into these kind of builds, there's probably like 6 or 7 different ones that you could look at and see. Like, we didn't have CI cast when stun builds up until this league. That opened up at least 2 new builds. That's huge. That's huge for those that actually dig them, you know. Like I said, I'm gonna do a couple more videos. My last video was pretty well received, so I figured, why not? We'll do another one. It took me about 4 or 5 hours to make that last one, so I could go again. Feel pretty good. Yo, Calgurin, I use those all the time. My cart left me. Come on, buddy, come on back. Oh shoot, another wall. Let's go. We're almost out of flares though. Gonna have to go up top here after this one, I think. That's all right though. That is all right. I have scorched. So the amount of fossils down here has been pretty decent. Not a lot of bad nodes behind the wall. So I guess once you get past like 350 or so, like, the rewards just get significantly better, I guess. Yeah, no complaints over here at least. No complaints at all. Yeah, I really like this build. This is probably one of my favorite builds so far. But I really want to try to Orbot for one of my mercs for my my kinetic blast, KB merc. I gotta watch Root 2's video and just see like if I want to go that route, or if I just kind of want to wing it and just be like a normal Orbot. Route 2 did some really good work on that video. I was really impressed with all the different texts and stuff that he was using. And some people, they always say they're like, we're not getting mercs in the future. I wouldn't say that. I bet you that mercs stay in the game. Maybe not next league, right? But I bet you that we do see them come back in some form or fashion. Come on, give me a fractured. Is there anything good here? 10% max mana. Curse. Oh, this is the curse node. So increased damage per curse on enemy. Nobody's gonna take that. Nobody's gonna take that. These are just bad. That's the problem. I mean, I'd love to have some of these. You could. I was looking for fractured. Maybe over here. This is armor. So. Oh, Dorian, you show me your belly. +2 to curses. You're looking for at least a decent roll. I don't think I'm taking any of these. Nobody's really doing curse bots these days, right? Like, there's no curse bot. I do miss the days where it was curse bots. Yo, here we go. Looks like we got a straight shot down to 400. Let's go. Let's keep moving. If anybody has any questions, by the way, on the build or just in general, maybe you want some life answers, or hit me up with that. I'm just casually delving right now, just trying to push this build and see what its capabilities are. And so far, it's been handling the delve without any problems. We did 17 farming the other day. I haven't done really any of Maven's stuff. These are lame. They're not even like diviners or anything. Let's just pop them open. We just kill everything. This build actually has done pretty well. It struggles on Kosis a little bit, just having the damage to get his energy shield down. See, with the Ignite builds, you can slowly dissipate his, if you get a good Ignite. But like with this build, because we're pushing on hit with Forbidden Rite and Hex Blast, it's different. It's just different. It doesn't have the same kill as the Chieftain does, with Kosis in particular. Everything else is significantly better in my opinion. The damage is there. Like, I'm not having any problem cutting through a lot of mods on maps and stuff like that too. So, it's nice. This is a weird layout. Hold on, let me explode the whole screen. And we do have explodes too. I wish we did have Profane Bloom. Oh my god, that would be so nice. We have a little bit with Unwaveringly Evil. Is that what it's called? Hold on. We're getting some of our explodes here. Well, Unspeakable Gifts, sorry. Unspeakable Gifts, and we have Aureus End as well. So between those two, I feel like we're doing fine. Oh shoot, you know what we're not doing fine with? Flares. I forgot I used them all in the last go. Alright, let's go over to the node and let's go up top. We'll fill up our flares and we'll keep moving. Almost done. We're cooking. We are absolutely cooking. Feeling good about this too. Let's go ahead and hit our ancient shrine. Yeah, I think tomorrow's stream will definitely hit 96. Maybe just not today. I bet you we can get fairly close though before the end of the stream. I do have a suspicion, if you will. Oh shoot, what is that? Well, I do not have Vow Breach for this, so hopefully this guy can't one-shot me. One time I was down here and I thought I had it, and he slapped me once and I died. And I was like, wow, that is embarrassing. That is very embarrassing, but we did not have that issue. All right, Pack Riches, Divines when? No Divines. No Divines. Sad day. Let's go get some flares so we don't have these. Oh yeah, he's so cute right now. I wish I could show you guys, but Dorian, my kitty, he is showing me his belly full-fledged right now. He is on my desk, literally upside down. Let's get our upgrade. Yo, we got one more upgrade to get. That's it, one. And we're at full capacity. We're fully maxed out on light radius, reses, all that stuff. Feeling good right now. Almost too good. Okay, right, let's put everything away. Let's get ourselves reset. We're gonna hit 400 in just a few minutes, and it's gonna feel wonderful. The overall goal is like depth 2000, I think. That's where I would ultimately like to see this build get to. I don't know if it has it in it though. Like, let's be real. I'm a little unsure where it kind of caps out, but for right now, it's feeling all right. All right, let's go down here. Yeah, it's a good build. It's a good build. Nobody's doing this build, by the way. It's yeah, nobody's doing this one. E-Miracle did a cast when stun Sabo, like I think it was Necropolis League or whatever, and there hasn't been one since. Once they nerfed Mahuxel's shield and killed off Valpak for the leech, like that was the end of the Sabo doing anything cast when stun, which sucks because they removed the cooldown node too, I believe. But with the Whispers of Infinity, like you can totally do it now. You just have to be CI. That opened up everything, in my opinion. I hope that they keep that amulet in the game, and I'm also hoping that they don't nerf it. Because all that flat energy shield, but skills use energy shield instead of mana is like enormous for its capabilities. Okay, I wasn't throwing down a flare for some reason. Hoping we get some more Azurite too, because we need to get up to 65,000 capacity. That's a big one. That's a huge one. If we can get to that, there's nothing stopping us. Oh, is this a wall? Oh, it's just dense fossils. 15C. Every time I click a dense fossil, that's like 15C right there. Hold on, where am I? Holy cow. These side areas are nutty, man. I'm telling you. You go down far enough and you start seeing it. Oh, Evelyn May, thank you very much. May or May? I can go either way. Thank you very much. I appreciate the follow. I can see the chats. I'm not checking to see like who's here. Hold on, I'm trying to throw out a flare. I'm just having trouble. I don't know if it's the keys sticking or if it's the game. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. Yo, what's up, Medic? Good to see you, man. That's good too. I'm having a good morning, man. Yeah, Evelyn, what's up to you too? I'm having a good morning. Just been chilling and chit chatting. Gary and DJ just took off. We've just been going to town, talking about the build, talking about everything today. How's everybody doing out there? Well, always hope everybody's well. The other day we had Clouts in here with some great news. That was awesome. I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, that guy's doing big things. I enjoy that. Let's see. Build question: does Frost on your setup use ES for damage calc? No. The or the ES on the oh, you mean like how do I get? It's just considered leech, right? I don't have any regen or recharge because of my boots and the way that it works. So I'm leeching. And I'm leeching. Hold on. I'm not even leeching on my flask. I gave up the energy shield. You could do that, by the way. If you wanted to give up something, maybe you give up your curse, your effective curses, because we can probably take a beating from curses. I just like to put them on there just to kind of, you know, because some things get nasty when you get like 3 or 4 curses on you, like in a sim. But you could, if like you didn't feel like your energy shield was coming back hard enough, because if the last, the second to the last line of the boots, you have no life regen, and then there's something else that also turns it off. What am I not thinking about? Where am I? I'm getting my energy shield. Why am I drawing a blank here? Hold on. I mean, the extra damage Frost gets from maximum energy shield. Not sure if it's considering your ES total or the bots. My ES total. Let me look. I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. So, lobs an exploding projectile near the targeted location. Extra projectiles. Let me see. Two projectiles deal chaos damage based on your energy shield. Casting this damage, so deals 20% of your maximum energy shield as base chaos damage. That is taking from my chaos damage, my energy shield, not the trigger bots. The trigger bots just simply throw the projectiles when I get hit. So the damage is based on my energy shield. Luckily, GGG is very clear about wording and the way that it works. And if you just read it straight up, it will tell you what you need. So if it doesn't specify like your minions or your trigger bots or like anything like that, just assume that it's based off of yours. Take 50% of max energy shield as chaos damage. So, I mean, obviously we're CI, so that part doesn't bother me. So honestly, if you were to push your energy shield further, which I don't know how much further you could actually push it. Maybe in, oh, you know what? So what we were talking about earlier was the skin of the loyal. If you could get one, or a grasping male with like 100% global defenses, that would push not only your energy shield up, but also your damage. I guess the question comes, how much do you value the incandescent heart? Now this incandescent heart's giving me 428 flat energy shield with almost 2,000 armor. That's a great question, man. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I actually hadn't considered that angle too, right? That's great. I've never seen it in a setup. So no, this is a whole different like build. Like I'm telling you, nobody's playing this build. You can get like 1200 plus ES easy on Twilight Regalia. Yeah, you could. It's just that it's like how, and I do have one that's almost 1200 ES. So you're absolutely right. It's just that 25% reduced. Like, I mean, the last line for light radius is kind of cool too. But man, that 25% damage taken as chaos is so big defensively. You know what I'd be willing to do though, Medic? I would be willing to get a Twilight Regalia and play one day and just see the difference. Because more energy shield is obviously more defense. Maybe we don't care. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't have any currency right now because I'm poor, so I'm gonna farm a little bit. But let's try it. Let's see if we can make the build stronger or even more powerful. Because if I doubled my energy shield, I would essentially double my chaos damage. I bet you I could trash simulacrums with that. Because a Val Regalia with 1200 ES is literally 3 times the ES I have on my chest piece right now. And then obviously, along with that, I'm using this rune graft of the fortress. So whatever 40% added to basically a 1200 Twilight, that'll basically be like 4 times my current damage, but I would lose 25% elemental damage. But maybe because I pushed my max reses up with my flasks and my shield, I could recover and it would equal out. Oh my god, dude, I'm sorry. You have my brain in like thinking mode right now. How do we do this? Evelyn, are you still with us? I mean, obviously, like physically here. How are you today? Are you good? How's your world? Where are you? I don't know anything about you, so I'd like to, if you want to share anything with me. Are you playing PoE? Are you here in the US? Like, it's so many questions I have. I apologize. It's not an interrogation. I always like to meet new people. Sorry, I got to thinking and talking with Medic over here that I wanted to ask you how you doing. All right, let me get back into the game. Sorry, wait, was that like a little? No, okay. I mean, that's what I love about PoE. Oh yeah, like soon as you start asking those kind of questions, and like the math starts churning in my brain, like yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We got Smuggler's Stash over here. I always try to go for these boxes. Let's go over here and just see if we can get like maybe 10 resonators real quick. Sometimes you get super lucky. But yeah, no, thank you for that question. I would absolutely be willing to try. I'll go get like a really big regalia and let's just test it, because my biggest like bummer right now with this build, like if you were asking me like what's one thing that you would change, I would try to find more damage. I feel like the damage, like the defense, I haven't died a long while. Not that I'm looking for that. I'm just saying like my survivability is through the roof. My damage on Kosis is super low. So if I could like make those changes, which would be super simple, I think we could have a winner. And I want to do it before I make the video too, all right? Well, I could make 2 videos, right? I could just do the standard, this is how you do it, and then we could do it with the Twilight Regalia and just kind of see if we can push the limits a little bit. That'd be pretty dope, actually. Int is also really good for the skill. Yeah, I mean, anything that's going to push, right? Int's just really good all around. If you're CI, the more int you have, the faster your energy shield recovers. The more energy shield you get. I mean, you can just look right here. It'll tell you. Every 2 intelligence, you get +1 mana. So that's kind of bad for us, right? Because we want to keep our mana as low as possible. So we don't want to necessarily push into int. But every 5 int, you get 1% energy shield. So, I mean, that is kind of nice. You just want to keep your mana as low as possible. Oh, did I get all my boxes? Hold on. Sorry, I forgot where I am. Let me go get some new flares over here. Let's repack. And do I have anything to empty out? It's a little bit. Wow, what a great conversation. I think Evelyn probably already took off. But if you are still out there, Evelyn, I hope you're well. I just wanted to chit chat with you a little bit. Let's go down to here. Because of Skyforth, yeah, we just want to keep our mana as low as possible. I mean, if we got like 50 to 100 more in, I don't really think it would crush us. We just have to be mindful. Come on. Oh, mailman. My mailman's here. Oh, no. Hold on. Am I dying? Where's my thing? Oh, okay. I got nervous. Kept on hearing a car, like, because I have all my windows open. It's so gorgeous today. I turned off the aircon and just opened up all the windows so I could hear everything. These are the okay, no worries at all. Yeah, these are like great questions because I need to kind of work through the build too. So when you guys ask these questions, it makes me like read the gem. It makes me consider like how can I improve. So like if you guys have any ideas, feel free to share. I'm not done with the POB. I still haven't really have it like decked out completely, but I'm gonna share it soon. It does say mana instead of life and not hold on. And not max mana instead of life, so it might be fine since you have 0 on. Yeah. I think it's fine. But I'm just saying, like, if I start stacking, like in stacking, it could change the build a little bit. Not that we're gonna. That's all I meant. Like your suggestion's perfectly fine. All right, let's get these fossils and let's get out of here. Yo, free city squares. Let's go. I like city squares. Which way are we going? So I can go ring, doop, or I could go here. I think I'm gonna go to the right side and then down here. That gets us so close to 400. What time is it? I'm gonna try to do maybe like 30 more minutes. We're gonna be streaming again tomorrow too. I actually need to take a little trip. I need to go drive about an hour away. So I want to try to leave kind of early. Yo, what's up, Irish? Good to see you, man. Good morning to you. Or no, I'm sorry. Good afternoon to you. Yo, what's going on? Check Abyss for Crystal Spires. They're like, yeah, no, I am. I am literally looking for all of those. They're like 300C. Really? Insane. I want to make a build in this league, but I just haven't had the motivation to get through the axe. I mean, if you need somebody to carry you, we might be able to get that done, but like, I can tell you this, Irish, the mercs are so much fun. The mercenaries are a blast. Oh, no, the abyss biomes, yeah, all day long. Those things are so valuable. And they don't get really valuable until like mid to end league when people are really crafting the expensive stuff. So this is the perfect time to be delving. Irish, have you even seen like any of the builds that are out and about? Do you have any desire to play? You might just not have any desire, man. Like, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, whoa, hold on. Hold on over here. We got a whole nother, it's jewelry. Gross. So gross.
Just need a moment to
Just gotta sit down and look. Dude, there's so many cool builds this league. The new amulets and the new uniques that they introduced are so good. Literally so good. Like, if you've ever wanted to play any kind of CI build, right now, this meta is perfect for it. Oh my god. I mean, 3.27 I think is going to be so much better. I really want to play. It's hard to find the time right now for me. It's summertime. All the family's home. Like, Thursday, I'm not going to stream on Thursday. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm not going to be able to do that in a month. You're not going to be able to go to the beach and have like a great day, you know, putting your feet in the water. A month from now, the beach will be out of the question. But right now, the beach is fully in question. I'm going to try Friday night and get through some of the acts with something. You can do it, man. You slog right through. You can get through the acts with whatever skill you want. Just pace yourself. Maybe you just do a few acts, you know, at a time. But I'm telling you, it's worth playing this league. I think this league is excellent. I think mercs are so much more fun than people give credit. Oh, that's right. We're on a tier 3. I forgot about that. Let me just put a flare down real quick. Whispers of Infinity made all my high spell trigger rate build. But yeah, you know, like it finally gave us so much goodness. Like, I hope that amulet stays. If you're not gonna play for anything, just play for that. Just experience that and just quit. Yo, we got a cold point. Let's go. Cold iron point in possession. All right, we're going down. Let's go. Let's do this. I think we're gonna get to 50% to 96. I don't think we're gonna get 96. And I think that's fine. That's fine. Tomorrow's hump day, by the way. So we'll be streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know when I stream, I've been streaming at the same time for like the last 6 years. But if you're over on our YouTube side, you may not know. So I stream around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't want to say daily. I do it like 3 times a week right now. Like, yeah, right now it's like 3 times. And the biggest reason why is I'm trying to learn how to edit videos and trying to learn how to be a little bit better of a YouTuber. Like, I'm a really good Twitch streamer. You wouldn't be able to tell usually, but I'm decent at it. But I don't know anything about YouTube. That, you know, so I feel like I need to push myself to get better at making videos. And I feel like if I can do that, I can do anything. All right, look at this. This is actually a nice little shoot right down here. Let's go get a Harby real quick. Go get this Harby. Let's go teach it a lesson. Yeah, I think the amulet opened up so many builds for energy shield. It's so good. It's so good. I wish I could do melding of the flesh with this. I wish there was a way you could push Sab's reses up to 90, but I also think that because we have blind, it's not like a deal breaker. Like Sab gets a lot of defensive layers that make it okay not to be at 90. But you want to obviously be at 90 or as close to it as possible to do the really hard stuff, you know? But yeah, any kind of trigger builds is gonna love Whispers of Infinity all day long. I love you long time. That's what that thing is. I know that they're gonna make it either not part of the update in 3.27, or they're gonna make it really, really hard to find. We'll see how that pans out, but I don't know if I'll be playing on Friday. The weekends have been like so impossible for me to like share with friends. This weekend I actually have we actually have some family coming over. My niece and nephew are gonna come visit on Sunday. I'm super excited. I actually don't know if I'll stream on Monday because I have to bring them to the airport really early, and I'm afraid I'm gonna be absolutely exhausted. All right, we're just gonna park here, hands up, hands off the keyboard, and we're just gonna let it do its thing. We're gonna let it do its thing. Let me just check, just like check email, check in. Yo, we got another subscriber on my other channel today. Yo, we're at 96. 96. The Unjack Gaming channel, that one is taking me a little bit more time to get people excited about and come back and hang out with me. And that's okay. I think that's okay too. A lot of people are actually watching my VODs. That's pretty dope. I like when people watch the VODs. It makes me feel good. We're at 42% level, by the way. We started off, I think, with like 3% or 5%. We were like 3 to 5% leveled. So we did this much towards level 96 since we got here. That's pretty good. And just so everybody knows, I am going to wrap up in a few minutes. I'm going to try to get down to like 400. So we have maybe like 10 to 15 minutes left of the stream. But like I said, I'm coming back tomorrow. We'll do a full stream tomorrow. A full stream to me is between 4 and 5 hours, just for clarification. If anybody's like, what is this guy's definition on anything? I got one kitty to the right of me. I got one kitty to the left of me. You guys can see him too. This is Inky, by the way. Like, I know, hold on. Right here is Inky. You can look at him. He's so casual. Dorian's on the other end of the desk. You guys can't see him because my other camera's not plugged in. But like this is Inky, so everybody or Inks. We call him Inks. All right, I wanted to like, yeah. You never seen Inky? Oh my god, dude looks so. Oh my god, I'm telling you, he is precious. He is like my best friend. My best friendo. He literally is so chill, and he won't go anywhere without me. He gets mad if I leave and I don't take him or whatever. He gets upset. I just saw it all out of the corner of my eye, by the way. We have an all fight right here. Let me look at it. Poison on hit, fizz damage reduction, projectiles always pierce, steals power friendly. Okay, I think we can do it. You guys want to kill him? Let's go. I want to see if there's more city over there because I want more stuff. All right, we're full. We're ready. We got a positive attitude. Let's go get him. Let's go get all. Yeah, this is a dream setup for sure. Like, I'm living life right now. I got literally one room in my house that's truly a studio. I love when people come over to my house for the first time and they see my setup for streaming, and their first setup is like, or their first impression is, whoa, what do you do? And I usually tell them, I can't tell you. It's highly classified, and I'm so sorry. I'm lying. It's like, It's really cool to show people what I've built in here, but it's going to get so much better. What I'm about to do in this office is going to take it up a notch. Yeah, I'm about to add several more cameras that you guys can control. Like I'm gonna try to make this better. Way more fun for sure. For sure. No, I can't wait to fill up Sulfite to 55k. I can't wait to fill it up for 65k. Oh look, we got a resonator trove right there. That's a four banger. That's how anything with trove, you're guaranteed a 4-socket resonator. For anybody that doesn't know like what's going on with Delve. And I can't click these guys at all. What's going on here? Well, let me kill everything over here too. No? Okay. Boom, click, and go. And I'll just take one box for flares. I want that all drop so bad. I want his helmet. Here we go. We got our 4-banger. Not gonna get that. We take the gold, take the chaos, take the scout. Let's get out. Let's skedaddle. Oh, I think it's just all by himself. I don't think there's even any cities around him. Oh, not like this. Irish, have you been streaming at all? Have you been streaming with the gang? I saw you chilling in Vice's stream the other night when I was watching the VOD. But I don't, if you're busy and working, you do not have to respond to me. It's fine. But if you're just chilling and you're on lunch, you want to respond to me. Like, are you streaming? You've been so busy. Like, I haven't really seen you online, so I don't really know what you got going on. Yeah, I hope the new house is good though. It's probably pretty stressful. When you buy a new house, you get settled in and just trying to set everything up and all that is so stressful. So stressful. Let me see if there's anything worth up here. Oh, yo, we got resonators right there. Resonators, yes, please. Let's fill our dynamites and let's go. I don't think all can kill me. He can't kill my chieftain, I know that. But my chieftain has 90 all res, and that matters. And some people might say, well, what's the difference between like 89 and 90? 9% damage. 9% less damage taken going from 89 res to 90 res. Like, it's significant. That 1% actually makes a big difference. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was thinking about if I could reduce, like if I could take out this this curse and put energy shield leech, because I have to have this one for my storm shroud. I need the armor effect, but I bet you I could get out of the curse effect. Maybe I'll go buy a basalt with energy shield leech, but I mean, it would be nice. Would be nice. All right. Oops. I misclicked. Misclick. Let's get that out of there. All right. The next one is all. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's do all. Let's get to 400, and then we'll wrap up and we'll say goodbye for the day. And that's not bad. I'll put us pretty close to 3 hours, and I will feel complete. Oh man, I want a crown of the tyrant so bad. I'm gonna give it to my son. If we drop this one thing, I'm gonna give it to my son. He's been begging me for it, and he got me a garb from Uber Cortex the other day. He got me the Ori-SN by farming Cyrus too. Okay, let's go. Primeval Citadel, let's go. I think I can AFK this, but I'm not 100% sure, because the only thing that can kill this build here is literally degen. So I believe this is my first all that I've fought with this build. And just so everybody sees, we're flipping between 80 and 90,000 armor So we have 90% fizz reduction. That's easy. Our res is 84, 80, 85. We're immune to like all ailments. We have max block, or our block's being reduced right now. I'm not sure why. This is normally 80. Wait, what? Oh, fizz damage reduction? Does that count? Or is it because of our the stealing of the charges? But either way, this is normally 80 for attack damage and 78 for spell block. We're immune to poison, bleed, crit strikes. We're so immune. The only thing that can literally kill us is the deject. That's it. That's what gets it done. So, you know, I mean, this isn't going to be a fast kill by any measure, but it will be a kill. Most builds can't fight all. So, like, some people will say the hardest boss in the game is all. I say the hardest boss in the game is Kosis, in my opinion. Who do you guys think the hardest boss in the game is? Do you have an opinion on that? Anybody? I actually, I'm, you know, I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard question to ask. I mean, this is a little rough. I wish, like, at least with the Ignite build, it's nice to see the life just kind of casually go down. I mean, but every hit that he takes on me, he's literally losing life. So I could go get some water real quick while we're doing this. Least favors that one extra. Oh my god, with a billion phases. That's why that T17 is probably a nightmare for most people too. You know, with all the bosses, like expedition bosses are actually kind of difficult. They are fairly challenging. I agree with that. Oh my god, this boss fight is going to be hard to watch. I am so sorry to everybody. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. It'll be all right. All right, it'll be all right. Nobody will ever know. We got him down maybe about 15 to 20% right now, and it's fine. I should let him open up all of these, so my guy. Yeah, actually, let's just do that. What? Like, all these guys should be okay. Let's go over here too. Yeah, open these monsters up. Because the more hits we get, I mean, the more our skill fires. So it's like, why wouldn't you? So if, oh, I forgot. So our energy shield leech is coming from here, just so everybody knows. This is the leech node with instant leech. We get 0.3, and then you get increased recovery per second, and then we get 0.8. So this is why we're not using the flask where you get 0.8 energy shield leech. Just so everybody knows that's where that's coming from. I was having trouble thinking about it earlier for some reason. Pinky, you ever, you know, when you do your energy shield leech, do you prefer the flask or do you prefer the passive tree? Passive tree because it's more accurate, more, yeah. No, I agree, you get way more from the tree. This guy, I mean, if anybody plays, it's this guy, right? Like, he knows what's going on. Like, usually there will be a boss phase that like hits you rapidly, like really fast. And then, like, I trim down their life so quick. This guy doesn't have it. This guy does not have it. What if we open up this guy too? You know, like, let's get them all. Collect them all. All right, there's one. Hold on, I just gotta open up all of them, right? Does this? You guys think, does this make this more dangerous? All right, so the only one we don't have open is this, right? Or these two right here. Oh no, my energy shield wasn't bouncing back. I got nervous. All right, I'm just gonna stand between them and hopefully that'll be enough to break them open. I don't know if I have a least favorite boss. I mean, they're all kind of like, right? Because they have so much life, especially down here. Oh, thank God he doesn't have more life. All right, I just want him to break these open. One, because I need to get hit as many times as possible. All right, so we should have them all broken open, I think. We need to let him hit us. Oh my god, please give me my energy shield back, King. Please. Come on, King. The one time I do the boss in particular, it's this one. I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have just switched up and got my chieftain, honestly. Ignite kills all so much faster. So much faster. That's okay, it's fine, right? We're just gonna do this in a few more nodes and we're wrapping up. Just watching that life bar, maybe. See, now, medic, what we were talking about earlier with the 4 times more damage, I could end this fight really fast if I get a better chest piece. Now I'm gonna do it. I'm literally, tonight, I'm gonna go and explore that idea. Let's see if we can, if tomorrow's stream, we can make that happen. And you know, the other thing that I wasn't really thinking about too, like that's damage leech and that's damage leech, so it's not based on my only the forbidden rite is based on my energy shield. I was just making sure like that wasn't like basing its thing on my energy shield either, because you never know, right? You never know. You got to read those lines. Super important. I'm a little nervous that I'm actually gonna die on this one, because he keeps getting my energy shield down really low. It's taking me forever. You know what? Let's save this one. I want to save this fight for tomorrow when I have a little bit more time. Instead, let's save that one. We'll come back to it with the Twilight Regalia, right? We'll save that for tomorrow. But I would like to just do a few more nodes so we can hit 400. Because when we come back tomorrow, I would love to pick up right there. You know what I mean? So we'll save this. I thought there was going to be more city around him. And, oh my god, I'd love to go down here. But let's go down here and we'll make this happen. We'll find our way, right? We'll find our way. It'll be no big deal. It's just a ton of flat damage, which is cool. Flat damage would be huge. Because while that gives me flat damage, I'm also scaling chaos damage on the tree. So like I have a lot of percent chaos damage added. So if I got that flat damage up, and that's a big reason why I have this Merc, because this Merc has the Envy aura. Like I said, nobody else is playing this build. You're not gonna see this build anywhere. I'm gonna make the video and put the first video of this build out on YouTube. And then we'll see what the response is. Well, I mean, I'm not the first person to play this build in general. It's the first streamer, I think, to put it on stream. Oh, that was actually a really nice wall, by the way. Heck yeah, look at this. We're getting some Azurite too? Oh my god, let's see what's over here. More Azurite is the answer. Let's click it. Oh, this is good. How much is that? It's 358 Azurite, by the way. Oh shoot, that's just gonna go to the other entrance. We do not want that. Got some beast over here, I think. Farm. Yeah, I gotta drive over to the store. I gotta drive over to an hour and get my medicine. So that's why we're not gonna do the full 4 hours today. But we'll be back tomorrow. Thursday's a beach day. So if you want to hang out with me and you can't make it tomorrow, then try to look for me on Friday. Friday will be another. And I am multi-streaming on both platforms at the same time from now on. So I don't know which one, I don't know which platform's like better to watch a live stream. I've heard some people say that they prefer YouTube's live streaming, and I've heard some people, you know, say the opposite. So I don't really know. Like, not a lot of people talk about YouTube in the live stream. I don't know if that's true either. YouTube has a lot of people on it, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure, but that's my schedule. My schedule will be just as much. What's this one? Grant Spider, attacks, rarity. Nobody's gonna use that. All right, let's keep going. We are at 396. Oh my god, there's the city right here. So we are gonna go 397, 398, and we are gonna hit 400. When we hit this node, we're gonna wrap up. So let's get cracking. Let's go get a bunch of Azrite, my favorite thing. And we've actually done a lot of delving. We did some ultimatums earlier to fill our delve back up, and it's been so good, so good. Yeah, once I'm at 65,000, I'll feel complete. Then I can max out my flares. My dynamite's already maxed out. You only get a max of 7. And then tonight off stream, I'm gonna do a little crafting, see if I can get a fat Twilight Regalia to put on tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if pushing our armor piece is better than an incandescent heart. And then I'm gonna make a video with the incandescent heart. And then I'm gonna make an update video with the Twilight Regalia. I'll compare the two and just show it off. That would be cool, because that gives me a little bit more content to make. Or maybe I'll just push it all in one video because I'm lazy. Oh man, there's so many choices to make. So many choices to make. This guy's annoying. He always blows out the candles. But he dies fast. He doesn't have any phases, so it's kind of like be careful what you ask for, because he's like the simpler boss. Alright, let's collect all this. Let's go. And I hope if you guys are looking for content to just chill with, I highly suggest checking out some of my VODs. This week's streams have been absolute fire. I've been so I've been in such a good mood to stream again. Like, at one point I was like content blocked. I didn't really know what to talk about. Like, there was so many things going on in my head. But like recently, I've just kind of been in the mood to do this. You know, sometimes you gotta be in the mood, and it can be a little difficult if you're not. I don't know. That's just me, maybe. Oh, yeah. I need to start putting the gameplay together, though. I need to get, like, 1 minute of gameplay that's just nothing but me dropping divine orbs. People love those. Glamour intros, glamour outros. Alright. And it looks like we're going to be ending on a currency node, too. Hi, Mr. Inks. Walking across my desk over to his chair. Watch, he's gonna pop into that chair in just a second. Let's see what he does. Alright, another tier 3 Azrite node. This is juicy, man. This is super juicy. Yeah, I think this is becoming Ink's chair over here. What you doing? Oh, he's looking on the dresser. You're gonna seriously? Oh shoot. You guys can't see, but he just jumped on top of that dresser. This guy's exploring. Wow, very nice, Inky. Very nice. What you doing up there? Hey, you better not play with any of my toys up there. Gotta smell everything. Prickly, dude. It's Legos. Are you seriously gonna jump from there? Please don't. That's really high up. Inky. Inky, come down, please. Do I need to come get you, dude? Okay. Do you want me to help you? I didn't want him to jump. I didn't want him to jump 6 feet. Oh, this thing's only. It's only a 4 foot. It's a 4 foot dresser. I guess he could have jumped from there, but I'd rather save his knees. You know, I don't want my cat to get old and need a cane, a walking stick and stuff because he's screwed up his knees or something. Cat friendly build, yeah. Oh, you gotta babysit these kitties, man. These kitties be crazy. But what's that guy doing way over there, man? He's trying to hit me from our range. Inky, stop meowing at the door. Oh my god, he's just going for it. All right, As much as I'd like to get that, because we're already at 12,000, I'm just going for this. Let's go. This is our last node, everybody. This is it. What a great stream it's been, too. I appreciate that you guys would literally come and hang out with me. Like, just spend the time with me. I know I always say this, but like, it's literally, like, that's the one resource you can never get back is time. So when you give time to somebody, I hope that they appreciate that. I can tell you, like, I don't give up my time willy-nilly. Like, my time is super valuable to me. All right, we do have some dynamite. Yo, we got some fossils over here. Let's fill up our dynamite over here. Now let's keep cooking. Oh shoot, we got some side areas right over here too. Hope we get some flare boxes. The flare boxes are what's important. Oh my god, look at what I'm saying. Like, these side areas down here, these walls, they are so good. What's over here? Another fossil area, you know what I mean? Like, look, oh my goodness. And then Azrite, like, this is how we're doing it right here. And then more Azrite. This is nutty. I'm not even trying to complain. I'm just so excited. I haven't seen these kind of rewards in Delve in a while. Like, these are not common rewards at lower levels. And most people lose interest in Delve before they get to this depth. Like, most people will never get to this depth. I also want everybody on PoE Ninja to know how far I've gone down. It's always about the glamour, man. Like, whenever it circles back around, it's always the glamour. It's never for the right reasons, right? Never? Oh, man. Yo. Did we get it? No, we're not done yet. Oh, I gotta get this guy right here. This is Terror Creek? Alright, we got him. We got him. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, man. I get excited now when I get up in the morning and I'm like, hell yeah, my stream's starting soon. We got a lot of city to do. We got at least 1, 2, 3, and I have a feeling there's more city over here. I bet you tomorrow we are gonna get that prehistoric ore. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. Let's just let's go ahead and do our housekeeping here. We're gonna put away everything. Today's a good day. It's beautiful outside. Such a good. I already have one. We're gonna disenchant it. All right, there we go. All right, we did it, everybody. Oh my goodness, let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. You hung out with me today. You're awesome. If you watch this VOD like later when I'm sleeping, you're also awesome, man. I can't say enough about people that do that. If you have any questions about this build later, you can always ask. You can always drop it in the comments. You can always just wait for the next stream. However you want to do it, doesn't even matter. So today is a 3-hour stream. Tomorrow we're gonna do one more stream. Thursday I'm gonna be at the beach, put my little piggly wigglies there in the water. And then Friday, I'm going to try to stream, I think. I don't know if I'm going to save Friday as a video filming day and editing day, or if it'll be a stream day. I'm really trying to keep myself between like 3 to 4 streams a week. I don't want to stream any more than maybe like I would say my limit for streaming right now is like 20 hours a week. That's a part-time job, right? And this is more of a hobby for me anyway. Anyway, let's just do it tomorrow, all right? If you're not busy and you want to hang out with me, please do. If you followed today, I want to say thank you. I don't think we have any subscribers or any raiders, and that's fine too. But I just want to say thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the questions, the chats, all of that. I can't do this without you. So if you're coming in now, this is the end of the stream. You missed me. You missed me by 3 hours, sadly. But tomorrow, I will be here and I will go again, and I hope that you'll come and join me. So on that note, I want to say a sincere thank you. And And good night, good day, good wherever you are. Good night, everybody. Love you to death. I will see you tomorrow, and may peace be with you. Bye.